remove questions about your CV before they even appear. For example, if you have the wish to move somewhere, you live in Germany, but you want to move to Switzerland for family reasons, then put this as the first bold thing after your name, because especially Swiss companies, they really are like critical with people who want to move, because those people usually apply in 40 different cities, London, Berlin, Munich, Zurich, and so on. And those people, they really don't want to interview because the chances to get them hired are actually small. So if your focus is a specific city and even your reason is because like family lives there, then really put as the first bold sentence, moving to Zurich for family reasons. This is very important and will really stand out and make the person continue reading the CV. Other questions that could appear. For example, if you're still studying, if you work full-time and there is like still like some bachelor degree ongoing, then the question arises, like, what will you do when you move here? Like, do you need to go back every week? Or do you need to like invest 20 hours per week into the studies? Put the facts right there, like bachelor's degree ongoing, 10 hours per week, remote. Then the person reading the CV immediately gets this question answered. If you have a very short job stance, another thing that Swiss companies don't really like to see, people who switch jobs very often. So if you have like a position which is 9 months or something long, which is not very long, people here expect people to stay 2, 3, 5 years at a company, then just say like job finished because I moved somewhere else, or because like the technology stack was not for me. So really as the last bullet point, state the reason why the duration of the job was so short. If you have gaps in the CV longer than, let's say, 3 months, there's no really rule for that. In Corona times, then people expect maybe some people might have longer gaps. You just put the reason. You just put like 6 months, traveled the world, because if you don't put it, then the person thinks, okay, the person made a mistake on the CV, like the dates are wrong or something is wrong. They cannot just guess that you were thinking, oh, okay, my trip around the world is irrelevant for this JavaScript job, so I will just not put it. No, think about the reader. Like the most important thing about writing a CV is thinking about the reader, in writing in general, I would say. So really think, okay, like how can I put the things that happened in such a way that they are like communicating what happened, but in a professional way. Yeah. That would be it. Really make the CV such that there are no questions opened after I read the CV, and that I'm really interested into discussing things with you later on.